Let's get class started, everybody. All right, class, today I'm going to teach you all about organs so that you can be real doctors, okay? Here's the first step. Now, as you can see here, we have a pancreas, all right? But if you look closely, Pancreas, it's spelled almost exactly like pan-grease, okay? Now here we have some scrambled eggs, and here we have some bacon, which is strategically placed next to the pan grease so that you can realize that in order to cook eggs and bacon, all you have to do is reach down your throat, rip out your pancreas, and put it in a pan grease, right then and there. You use it to cook the eggs and the bacon, and you're good to go. Now up here we have a sweet, delicious roasted liver, okay? But the thing is liver is not breakfast, and it does not need pan grease. What liver needs is some kidney beans. Cook with that liver, okay? You see what I'm saying? You catching up with me here? All right. Now the rest. Now here we have cell, okay? As in, wait. Oh no, where did I go? I disappeared from the planet of the Earth. Now here we have the cell, okay? Now the cell is very important because right here it's next to the blood sugar. You have type 1, type 2, and normal, okay? That's just a marketing strategy because as you can see, it's right with the blood sugar. So it's just a marketing strategy to be selling sugar, which the gay, Buddhist, vegan hippies, they don't like that, and they don't like this bacon either. And you see the rest of this shit, all the rest of these organs here, it's just hieroglyphics made by the gay, Buddhist hippies and their weird cult. Okay, now the next in defiance of bacon, because they're vegan, and in defiance of selling things, because they want to squander in the woods and eat twigs and hate men. Okay, now next we have here is the interesting face paint of the gay Buddhist hippie, okay? We can see here from the side it looks like this, but the front it looks like this. It's an amazing phenomenon, and as we can see, it's a woman because gay Buddhist hippies are only women. Now here we can see the larynx. Now I think that looks kind of like a you know what I mean, but it says superior view, so we can see here that the gay Buddhist hippie placed right next to the, you know what I'm saying, has the superior view. Now here you see the path of inhaled air. Now that is their religion. They take the path of inhaled air, which brings out the superiority of the vagina. Now here we have the and see it says sagittal section. Now I don't really know what that means, but it doesn't sound good, and it certainly doesn't sound superior. And it's right underneath now we can see that it is not considered as good by the gay Buddhist hippies, see, and you know they don't like that bacon either. So here we have an upside down rainbow tree, which is the symbol of the gay Buddhist hippies, okay? Now, it's rainbow for the gayness, and it's a tree for the hippiness, and it's upside down for the Buddhism, okay? I don't know what Buddhism has to do with upside downness, just ask them, because they have crazy shit going on, and I don't understand it all, okay? Now, next we have a tree covered in balls. That is because the gay Buddhist hippies, they don't like balls, so they take them and they discard them onto this tree to try to at least make it at least a bit more feasible by making it a tree, because they like them trees. Then they hide it on the bottom next to the rainbow tree so that nobody can actually see the ball tree, so that it's not as visible, so that they can deal more with the existence of balls that they hate, that they say oppresses them so much and is the creator of and surviving of bacon, which is why they hate bacon, because in order with those with the balls to survive, they must feast upon the bacon, which is why they have such a love for meat. Now here you can see they have a hatred for meat in more ways than one. Now, we can see here, we have larger lungs here and smaller lungs here, which explains why the gay Buddhist hippies can screech so much louder and more obnoxiously than the men, because they have larger lungs for being more pissed off, so when they're angrier, they want to yell more things that are sexist. They can have a better ability to do so, which is also what explains boobs, you see, because they're just full of lung. That's why I can scream at the top of my lungs especially around that certain time of the month. But here you can see the men have smaller lungs so that they are helpless to the power screech of the gay Buddhist hippie. And here you can see tofu. Now this is tofu without leaves. As you can see, it looks similar to the bacon and is a knockoff that will never be as good, but they insist that it is better. And here you see tofu with leaves in order to try to cover the disgustingness and horrifyingness of the tofu with the gay tree. However, little do they know, that also tastes horrible, but they don't realize it because they're screaming so much. Anyway, if you want to be a doctor, this is all information that you have to know. I hope that you have a wonderful time, and I hope that you have a great day. Thank you, class, and keep doctoring.